up, everybody? It's Jay again here. Today I'll be just doing a video about where exactly your oil filter's at and where exactly your the oil drain plug is at, along with what sizes they are. They'll both be right underneath the truck. You don't have to go through your wheel well like you do in the Rams. So they're really accessible, and yeah. So once I get everything together here, I'll show you what you need. And it's definitely an easy task, so you can do it at home even. But yeah, just stay tuned. Here's everything you'll need as far as socket sizes go to get to your oil filter and to remove your oil drain plug. So for your oil drain plug, it'll take a 13 millimeter. And then to get your skid plate off, they take 12 millimeter screws. So I had to use a breaker bar to get to the front tube, just because it's really in there. I don't have a really long extension. So I use a breaker bar just a long way and twisted it to the left. And then in order to get the other 5 volts off, I just use a standard ratchet with that 12 millimeter socket on there. And then make sure you have a 10 quart, or you probably want a little more than 10 quart pan in order to hold all your oil. So yeah. Once I take the skid plate off, I'll give you the next steps for here. Alright, so now we're underneath the truck. These are all the bolts that need to be taken out. So there's one here and one here. So there's 3 there, 2 up front, and then 1 on each side. This is a big skid plate right here underneath the engine. So just use your 12 millimeter socket and wrench to get that off. And then once I get it off, I'll show you just where the oil filter is, and then where the drain plug is for that oil pan. Okay, so now that the skid plate's off, facing towards the front of the vehicle here, it's just going to be right here is where your oil filter's at. So you may or may not need an oil filter wrench, but it's really accessible with just your hand, so you should be able to get it off pretty easily. And then if you just go straight back pretty much, your drain plug is going to be right here for your oil. And then as far as when you fill up your oil, it's simply right here. The diesel engine oil just goes right in here. So your fuel filter from last video is right back here, and your engine oil fill up is right in front of it. So overall, this engine's really easy to work on as far as just routine maintenance. But as far as longevity, we don't really know yet, because nobody has had this truck for a crazy amount of miles. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions or anything just like that, you can put them in the comments below, or just refer to your owner's manual. Or if nobody else can answer it, you can always call your dealership and hope they have an answer, I guess. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions or anything like that, just leave them in the comments below, and then I'll get back to them, or have somebody else get back to you. So yeah.